Hello, hello, and welcome back to Remember the Flowers. We're chatting with Vita and Aaron, or is it Aaron? It might be Aaron, and I just don't know, because I'm incredible at pronunciation. I guess that's not entirely inaccurate. Aaron, seriously, I made peace with my situation a long time ago. Aaron stands, fists balled up.
And that's the problem? You have every right to be angrier than anyone else.
If it makes you feel any better, I haven't felt anger in a few centuries. He slams his fist into the wall, shaking everything in the room. Weren't you angry at Cooper? Weren't you upset at him? But okay. I guess that man died, didn't he? Like that Cyrus? Is it like Cyrus Truesdale? You know? I guess my attempt at comforting him didn't work. He lets out a deep exhale.
I have work to do. I'll see you around.
Aaron doesn't look back at me when he exits the room. I can see how flared up his neck fur is as he leaves. I can't help but scratch my cheek. I'm really out of practice if I thought that was an okay response.
Don't blame yourself. Your feelings towards your situations are valid. Aaron is just...
worried about Xavier? Vita nods solemnly. I lean back. I guess I should keep what I know about Xavier a secret for the time being. Vita grabs my attention as they close their book.
I think we've all had a little too much excitement for one morning. Whether or not you say you're fine, I think it's best if we take a break.
Whatever you say. You are a doctor, after all.
So you are, Dr. Cyrus.
No, wait. So are you. Whew. Oh, it's the biggest... Is that my worst habit? Just flipping words around? Other than just having, like, a garbage vocabulary. But, like... Oh, yeah, I guess I am, huh? I'm not sure I qualify as one anymore. Doubt they'll accept my excuse to get recertified.
Don't worry, I'm not technically one either. In fact, I'm called the local vet more often than not.
Well, if you need a test dummy to try something on, you know who to come to.
That's almost too morbid, even for me.
Vita lets out a mechanical chuckle.
Almost. We can go over some more tests another time. We'll need to do a physical soon.
Pretty sure that's something you're supposed to do at the beginning.
What can I say? I'm not really a doctor after all.
Huh, fair point.
This is as good as a time as any to show you your room. Please, follow me.
I pick up my clothes and and hold them under my arm.
Are you more comfortable being an exhibitionist?
Oh, not really. I was naked a lot of the time, so I guess I just got used to it.
I see. Follow me, Cyrus Cantwell.
You can just call me Cyrus. Okay. Ah, more IKEA rooms. Okay. Vita takes me down the hall and through a break room of sorts.
This is the communal kitchen. I'm mainly the only one to use it, but we'll be sharing it for now. There's another on the other side of the building as well.
It's been a while since I've cooked. Wonder what's changed.
We can order pre-cooked food for you. That's what most people do around here.
I take it more than just Aaron's group works here.
There are a few factions, yes.
Vita takes a seat. It takes me down another unfamiliar hall. I don't know why I don't know how they keep track of where everything is. All right. This is going to be your room for the time being. What? I don't... Straight up, I just looked to the wall and just stared at it, and I forgot that I was recording. Vita takes out a card from their pocket and hands it to me, along with a piece of paper. You can use these to unlock your room. They're your key card and passcode. Huh? Thanks. Wait, your room didn't have a key card. Why not? That was an old medical wing I outfitted. It's not that complicated. Apparently not. I've been told you'll get an Axiom soon. I also wrote my ID down. When you add it, we'll be able to communicate without it being face-to-face. Alright. It shouldn't be too difficult. I slide the card in, input the passcode. There was an audible ding as the door slides open. My new room is pretty barren. Just a bed and a dresser, along with lamp. This was a storage room, so they had to move everything out before fitting you in. We can order whatever you want. I kind of just want to take a nap. By all means. Vita pauses. Don't hesitate if you need anything. Have a good day, Cyrus Cantwell. Sure. See you later, Vita. As they start walking away, I close the door and take in a fresh breath of air. It's stagnant. Instead of making good on my nap, I rest my back against the door and slowly slide down until I'm sitting. That can't be like... Okay, so I see people doing that in, like, the fiction often. Has anyone actually done that? Like, I don't know. I've never done that before. That just looks silly. Like, get to your fucking bed. Get to a chair. Get on the rug. Like, anything. That's not just, like, the door. Anyway. Man, what a weird day. I look up at the ceiling. More and more starts to set in. Maybe I should have asked Vita for more advice. Despite having come to terms with everything years ago, I feel a pit in my stomach. It's something I can't identify right away. Sadness, remorse, anxiety? I guess it was only a little while ago. I still believed I had a place to go back to. I really am stupid. I pull my knees to my chest, opting to instead stare out the window. Wait, what? That wasn't even the Yeah, it's one of those days, guys. It's one of those days. That means it's going to be an exciting recording, right? Right? I think so. We'll all have a great time. I said I felt nothing, but I guess that was a lie, too. I wish I could go back to feeling nothing. Right now, I just feel like shit. And nothing is better than shit. By a country mile. It's hard to keep track of my thoughts as I try to filter through everything. A few centuries worth of memories are bouncing around. Although I wasn't conscious most of the time, it's still a surreal feeling. I feel extremely tired. For the first time in a while, my mind is spent, despite my body being somewhat awake. Oh. I eventually get up and turn off the lights, before taking my shoes and socks off and laying by the door. Again? With a bit of exhaustion, I make my way to my new bed. Might as well test it out. I try to get comfortable, but don't crawl under the blankets just yet. It's alright, I guess. Doesn't compare to Aaron's bed. Or Damien's. I don't know what time it is when I wake up. I could have slept for a few minutes or a few hours. All I know is that I'm thirsty. I dredged my way out of the bed to what I assume is the bathroom. After I flip on the lights, I see it's pretty bare bones, just a standard shower, a sink, and a toilet. Pretty much all you ever need. That, internet, that's all you need. Yep. You don't need a bed, you have a bathtub. I've definitely slept in a bathtub before. Oh well, as long as it has running water. I turn on the sink faucet, which takes a couple of seconds to spit out any water. And guess it has been a while since anyone was here. I cut my hand under the running water before drinking it slowly. I smack my lips a few times. It tastes a bit funny, but it'll do. I'm not really in the mood to leave right now. After a few handfuls of water, I turn the lights off and head back to bed. I'm still very tired. Oh. Oh, he's the cutest one. Look at his hoodie. I have various dreams recounting the course of my life. Subconsciously, I try skipping through them like ads on a video. I don't want to remember. When I wake up again, I immediately realize that I've been out for a long time. It might have been the middle of the night at this point. Aaron never came back, I guess. With a sigh, I sit up and hold my head in one hand. I wish I could stop dreaming. I feel thirsty again, and a bit hungry. Maybe later. I'm really not in the mood to eat. I decide to just get some more water and go back to sleep for the night. This goes on for the next day or so. I don't even know at this point. All I know is that every night I wake up, I feel progressively more tired. Fine by me. It helps me get back to sleep. The water doesn't taste bad anymore. In fact, it doesn't taste like anything. I don't even turn the light on anymore. The dark is nice. Oh, excuse me. Being so far underground has its perks. Oh god. And no way for sunlight to get in. Not sure why I'm letting myself feel comfortable down here. I can't escape a thought in the back of my head. The more I fall asleep, the more I hope I don't wake up. Commit Sudoku. I get back into bed, still not covering up. I rest my hand on my chest. My rib feels even more pronounced. Oh well. I soon fall back asleep. Maybe this will be the last time. We'll see, I guess. It hurts to open my eyes. I'm even starting to feel dizzy, like a bad hangover. All I've had is water, so it's not that. I shake my head to try and get rid of it, which only makes me feel even more woozy. I don't have time to figure it out as I hear a knock coming from the door. Who could that be? Vita? Cyrus! Cyrus! I don't I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just don't know things. It's just passing things by. Huh.
Are you there?
Oh, it's just Aaron. With some effort, I get up. My bones start to pop as I shuffle to the door. I have to squint to adjust to the hallway lights. My ears ring. It takes a few seconds before I can understand what Aaron's saying.
There you are. Vita said they brought you here.
Oh, yeah. Just a little while ago. What's up?
A little while ago. Cyrus, what's going on?
Nothing. I've just been sleeping. I was pretty tired.
Cyrus, it has been a day since we last saw each other. It's almost 5 o'clock.
Really? It didn't feel that long. It never does.
Do you mind if I come in?
Not really. Help yourself. I move out of the way to let him through.
Thanks. Where's your shirt?
I sluggishly shrug. My motor functions are definitely suffering. It's more comfortable like this. Why? What's up?
Oh, nothing. I just thought you preferred to cover up.
Oh yeah, I guess that was the point of the turtleneck. Not really. If you want, I can put it back on.
No. I was just making sure you're comfortable.
I casually stretch. Yeah, I am pretty comfortable. Beats being stuck in a container unit all day.
Yeah.
He looks worried for some reason. Did you need something?
Not in particular. Well, actually that's not true,
He sighs with exasperation.
I'm sorry, I didn't come sooner. I was embarrassed about how I snapped at you the other day.
Did he? I guess he did get a little upset, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Oh, there's nothing to apologize for. I didn't think much of it.
Well, still, I want to be sensitive to what you're going through. I don't want you to get the impression that I'm only thinking about myself.
I raise my hand to protest. I've never had that idea of you, Aaron. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I close my eyes and think back to when he rescued me from Russum. I was barely lucid as he carried me on his back, but I'm pretty sure he was protecting me the best he could. And that is until... Oh, wait. I suddenly reach back to the back of my head and start to prod around. I realize there was a few lumps here and there that shouldn't be. Huh.
What's wrong?
Oh, I think I need to ask Vita for some help later.
I see. Well, I brought you something that should make your life easier.
Oh? What's that? Aaron finally gets his usual smile back as he takes out his Axiom. He flips it over. Wait, he flips to the inventory screen and produces something shiny and cylindrical.
I present your own Axiom. It's called the Computer Alpha Integrated Version 0.0. Wait, 0.1.
This really is a fantastic recording. Like, fuck you. It's amazing. Let's keep it going. Let's go. Maybe what do you think? Is there like a half an hour left to this this build? Yeah, let's go. Let's make this like an hour-long video. Let's keep this train going.
Called, CAI for short.
He presents it to me with a bit of a flare. I completely forgot about that. It almost makes me feel excited. It's a little bigger than the other models I've seen. Are you sure you want to give me this? I'm not sure I really deserve it.
Nonsense, like I said before. I think it was meant for you. Really, no big deal.
If you say so. Well, thank you, Aaron. I'll try not to break it out or anything.
I'd like to see you try. It's something else, like someone I know. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure how to really use it, but I'm sure you're smart enough to figure it out.
Something's off with his speech. I don't think he's trying to come off as overtly juvenile. Wait, I think he's trying to come off as overtly juvenile. Okay. Wait, not juvenile. Jovial. It's like he's trying to cheer me up. He really shouldn't be worrying about me this much. I tried to play along, at the very least. I didn't live this long to let my brain turn to mush. How hard can it be? Aaron looks a bit confused.
That's the spirit.
He shakes it off, pointing to my arm.
Here, hold out your arm and I'll attach it to you.
I hold out my left arm.
Oh, okay. Are you left-handed?
Not really. I think I'm ambidextrous, but I've probably forgotten how to use my other hand like that. Why?
Oh, duh. We want to attach this to your dominant hand.
Why? Really? That sounds counterintuitive. Wouldn't it be awkward to type with it?
A bit, but this model is specifically meant for your dominant hand. I'm sure you'll adapt to it in no time.
If I tried to... That just feels odd. No. That's like wearing, like, a dual disc on the wrong arm, right? Like, it's gotta... That's a bad example. Now, Aaron holds out his wrist with his Axiom.
These models are useful, but they're not suited for everything.
He shifts attention back to the one he's holding.
We got this because we had a mission at the manufacturing laboratory. They were grateful enough that they outfitted us with axioms, along with a few extra goodies.
Sounds like you're doing amazing work. Hope I wouldn't be in the way. Aaron coughs.
You won't be. We'll make sure you're safe and sound, no matter what.
Just don't let me distract you, alright?
Yeah, anyway.
He holds out the device for me to look at. Besides, being silver, there is not much else to comment on.
I recommend you look away when we put it on. It's not very pleasant.
I cock my head at him. Aaron, I'm sure I can handle it. I slowly turn to show him my ports, indicating that I've been through some shit already.
Fair enough. Don't say I didn't warn you.
No, excuse me. I casually hold out my right arm. How much more trouble can my hubris get me into? Maybe it's just curiosity, but I want to see how this plays out. Aaron slides one finger down the bottom of the device, causing it to slide open. Aaron completely calms himself. Yes.
Ready.
Yeah, go for it. Aaron takes a breath before sliding the machine over my wrist. Almost immediately, it clamps down on me. It isn't long until I feel a sensation I hadn't felt in a long time. Metal digging underneath skin. I'm surprised there's no blood. The technology is pretty amazing, although I could do without the sound of machinery tearing through my skin. Aaron doesn't seem to hold the process in esteem like I do. The metal feels warm as it starts to wrap around my muscles. The Axiom starts to glow and verdant shade of green before altering its size and shape. It reaches from my wrist to the middle of the forearm. It reminds me of an arm brace, a really expensive one. Soon afterwards, 2 slits start to etch themselves on the top side in the form of crosses. The glowing recedes as the axiom settles down. It's not as warm as it was. It's rather cool to the touch. I can move my wrist without feeling restricted. It fits perfectly. See? That wasn't so bad. I told you I'd be fine. Arn just looks at me with a somber expression. What? Did something go wrong?
Cirrus, there's something I'd like to do. It would be a little weird, so I'd understand if he said no.
Oh, what is it? Arn's tail flicks behind him.
Do you mind if I give you a hug?
Is that all? No, I don't mind at all. What brought this on? I'm cut off as I'm almost completely enveloped by him. He's holding me close and tight. My shortness of breath clues me in that he's not holding back.
Cirrus, I know you've been through a lot. More than anyone ever, I'm pretty sure. The fact that you're still here is a testament to how strong you are, but...
I can feel him shudder, then he starts to stroke my back. I don't interrupt him.
I know. I know that you can't feel pain. That they made sure they could be as efficient as possible with you to produce the results they wanted.
That's so reasonable, though. Efficiency is key. Everything needs to run smoothly, optimally. Efficiency is good. The way I play my RPGs aren't weird.
Even so. It's okay if you're hurting, Cirrus. You have people who want to help you now. I know we haven't known each other for long, but I can just see it in your eyes.
Arn starts to stroke the back of my head and chuckles a bit, albeit with hiccups.
You're not as good of an actor as you might think you are. It's clear to anyone how hard it is this is for you. I don't want you to think that you should just bottle all of this up. I want to help you through this, however I can.
Let me fuck you. I mean, I can feel a bit of a rumble in his chest. It reminds me of someone I loved who is no longer here. It feels really warm. Instinctually, I raise my arm around him, embracing him in turn. Damn this tiger. It's been centuries since I've shed a tear. Let alone this many. I don't know how long we stay like this, but my sense of time has been screwed up for a while. Arn eventually pats my back and slowly lets go. I try to make this obvious that I was suffocating, but I don't want to let go.
Sorry. I know that was sudden.
It's okay, Arn. I think I needed that. I use my thumb to wipe my right eye clean. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. I probably seem distant and all, but...
Cyrus, you've been through something
traumatic. Yes, I got there. You all didn't believe me. But I got there.
A lot of things, in fact. I'm not going to hold it against you if you're feeling mixed up about everything. However,
he starts to rub the top of my head.
Well, I will get mad at you if you keep it to yourself. Let us help you, all right.
Aaron looks at me with those gentle eyes of his. I think back at the nurses at Ressam, and how many of them didn't even look at me, not directly anyway. Yeah, I might need some help getting help, if that makes sense.
Well, of course it does, Cyrus.
I've been bouncing between those names this whole time. That's fine. Did I turn this off properly? Is this turned off? Yeah, it is. Okay. I need to put this back. Yeah.
Of course it does, Cyrus.
I did,
We'll be with you every step of the way, I promise.
I can't even begin to remember the last time it felt this whole. I felt this whole. I see. Thank you, Aaron. I really mean it. I can't deny that I'm a broken mess of a person, but the fact that there's someone out there who wants to try to help me is all I needed.
I can tell that you mean it. Like I said, you're not the best actor.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just out of practice.
Right.
He gives my head 2 pats before retracting his paw.
Speaking of, what's going on? You've looked a bit out of it since I walked in.
As if on cue, my exposed stomach starts to growl. I rub the back of my head with a bit of shame. Well, I guess I'm a bit hungry.
When was the last time you ate?
He has a serious look on his face. It makes me feel even more ashamed. When we last had dinner together?
What?
I nearly stumbled back at the sudden exclamation, but managed to catch myself.
Cyrus, that was almost 3 days ago.
Was it? Aaron huffs as he pulls up his axiom. I should not have that by me. Don't worry about that. About this type, and about to type something.
Okay, I'll yell at you later. We gotta get you something to eat. I'll run home and grab you something.
He mumbles under his breath.
You should have waited before giving you the axiom.
He hesitates for a moment and then sighs.
I should really give you a punishment for making me worry, but I think you need something nice after everything. Have you remembered any of your favorite foods?
It's been so long. What were they? Oh, I know. Have you heard of carbonara? Carbonara. My mom used to make it for special occasions with lots of bacon in it. Mom used to make it the best.
No, I've never heard of it. I'll do some research and see what I can do. Oh yeah, here's my ID.
Aaron fishes out a slip of paper from his pocket and hastily gives it to me.
Want some help with your axiom before I go?
I hold up my right arm to get a good look at it. I could see my expression in the reflection. Maybe later. I think I need to take a minute to find myself before worrying about it.
By all means. I'll be back in an hour or so. Rest up, Cyrus.
I will. Thank you, Aaron.
Good. I'll see you soon.
I go to plop my butt on the bed. Sounds like a pain. I'll let you know if anything comes up.
You better.
Aaron's tail swishes happily as he makes his way out of my room, but not before waving at me. I give a small smile and wave back. Once the door is closed, I look down at my pillow to my left, and immediately flop into it. I'm still tired. But I'm looking forward to waking up this time. Oh, Jesus, how long is this build? Whoops. Okay. I think I'll end the part here. I don't know how much is left, but it seems like we'll be going into a whole new scene. So that's what I'm predicting. If not, and it's like a 5-minute thing, I guess I'm uploading a 5-minute video then. Who knows? We'll see. Good night. Goodbye, everyone.